Transformers, issue number 16. That's right, folks. This book continues to go strong. Big stuff are happening, revelations and things on the way that I'm amazed it took them this long to get to. Kind of amazing. You know, this whole book's been about people beating themselves up and the destruction of war and how that takes a toll on a person. And then it's big robots doing that to each other, though. It's kind of interesting. I gotta commend this book for just sticking true to this one story. It's not an overarching war where everybody's just, beating each other up every single time. It's small battles where people retreat and things happen. So we open up this issue on Cybertron. We are with Alita and Blue Streak and Cliffjumper. And Cliffjumper is leading them to the base where his clan was killed when Starscream killed his clan because he buried something there. Just a little bit of a spark canister. Nothing that can, revive a person. But if they find more sources, it's enough to maybe potentially make something new out of it. Cliffjumper looks like he's, broken beyond repair. He's a wreck. It's kind of awesome. I really appreciate them not doing Bumblebee. I feel like we'll get Bumblebee back eventually because everyone could be revived here and there and whatever. Cliffjumper's the broken boy today. So he's literally losing it. But he's got a little spark of hope for something new to happen. Back on Earth, the Decepticons are beating each other up. Soundwave assembles his Constructicons to make Devastator. Meanwhile, Starscream uses his Bruticus, and the two big Decepticons fight each other, made up of smaller Decepticons. And Optimus and his team are watching from the sides yeah, we gotta go. Let's get out of here. So they jump out of the way as the huge, stupid robot fight happens. It's kind of awesome. We see a couple of kids watching from the other side of the dam because they're next to a dam and there's something blocking the water, so clearly it's about to happen there. Starscream is fighting Soundwave. It's not looking good because Astro Train comes in and just crushes Soundwave, but then Thundercracker comes in and crushes Starscream. I like this a lot. The Decepticons are just a broken bunch of guys. Starscream's a prick. Astro Train just wants to kill Megatron. Thundercracker is having second thoughts on the actions that are being taken. Soundwave is doing his own shit that's not going well. He lost his cat. Shockwave's somewhere on Cybertron right now. They're just broken and dismayed. So now it's a fight between Thundercracker and Starscream. And Starscream's playing to the ego of oh, your precious Skywarp. He was crushed to pieces by both Soundwave and myself. So you're allying yourself with somebody that killed your boyfriend. And he's you're a liar. He's shut up. I'm not lying. I'm in the right. Starscream gets a good punch in on top of him, aims his gun to kill him, but we see Thundercracker, smart guy, took control of the Hiss tank control that Starscream had. He's you give it back. He's nope, pushes the button, and just sends Starscream back into the water where there's already a big fight going on. Starscream crashes on top of Bruticus. No, not Bruticus. He crashes on top of Astro Train, who's beating up Soundwave, because Astro Train is just I'm going who's ever going to get me Megatron, and right now that is Starscream, so fuck you. Big old fight happens. Thundercracker just leaves because he's got nothing left to do to help these people. He's going to go on his own solo mission we had that arc where Starscream had his past shit going on. I feel we're going to do something with Thundercracker that way. Optimus is aiming his Megatron cannon at the big characters ready to blow them up. He keeps having glimpses of a child inside of him that he can't understand. He's I don't know what's going on with me, but he's trying to push away the thoughts. Meanwhile, Jazz and Wheeljack are you have to stop this. Please don't shoot what you think you're going to shoot. But Optimus fires a bullet, it crashes into the dam, and everybody is just oh shit. So the whole place floods. We're destroying the Earth. I find it so interesting that in this book, we're blowing up dams and crushing spaceships into the ocean. And G.I. Joe's just we gotta get a piece of weaponry. So Optimus just put more kids in danger. He is literally a bad guy these days. He can't help anybody. He's not helping anybody. It's just a broken soldier incapable of doing the right thing anymore. He can't get to the kids in time. Luckily, a revived Autobot shows up to help them. He blocks them with a weird I don't know, shield of some sort, and we see that it is Trailbreaker. He's here, and he's like, hey kids, why don't you come with me? We just got here in like the nick of time. Let's go, let's save the day. We'll let those stupid Decepticons beat each other up. And he's like, Optimus, what happened with you? He's like, chaos. And Optimus is like, every time I try to take an action, I put people in harm's way. I'm not happy with myself. What's going on? Optimus in this entire book has just been like a broken creature. And I love that so much. What a cool stylistic energy to have for him. Like, that's not something we do with Optimus often. He's lost, he's broken. So we cut back to Cybertron, and we see what's like left of like the resistance of Autobots. Not many left. Most of them were like built after Cliffjumper left for Earth, so he doesn't know any of like these new guys like Warpath or anything. It's just a mess. But Cliffjumper kind of has a plan. He's going to take his like spark to the Well of Spark so he can gain like more sparks and maybe bring back a soldier for the fight, you know? That's his plan. Alita's like, that's stupid. It's not going to work. It's a death sentence. And everyone's kind of like, tell her, like, we are seriously outgunned here, and if this is something that could work, we need to take the chance. Like, you have to have hope in your heart that we can actually do this thing. And Alita's like, I don't like that idea. I don't like it. And you just want to do it so you can, like, get back to Earth to Optimus Prime. And Cliffjumper's like, no, I don't want to get back to Optimus. I want to get back to Carly. Because Carly is with RC right now, and we still have Beachcomber and Spike. They're headed off to try to find Ultra Magnus. That's all we get of them. Just that little sequence. So they're going to do their mission. That'll be another issue. Really good pacing in this book, too. I haven't really talked about that yet. It's just tactical retreats all the time, and then, like, a character beat. Like, here's just, like, an issue for Starscream to deal with something. Here's just, like, an issue for Beachcomber to deal with something. It's been really impressive, and I really am responding to that. So they're going to do their mission. We then cut to Laserbeak, who is just flying away into some unknown location. He is sent into a cave, and he sees somebody that's like, my old friend, it's been too long. I must thank you. And he, like, regurgitates some shit. Is this the eye? Okay, it's kind of complicated. So I have to like think back to the lore. This is how we introduce Megatron into the book, by the way. He's still missing his arm, but we see Laserbeak like regurgitates an eye, and I think Starscream is missing an eye. So is this Starscream's eye that he's giving to Megatron? I think so. I mean, like, what a cool end to this issue, which is just Megatron in, like, I don't know, Utah or something, where there's just like a huge desert and hoodoos and stuff. And, you know, just like Condor's flying in the back, and he's just like, let's go get my warriors. I'm like, hell yeah. We have not had Megatron in this book yet. He's appeared in Cobra Commander. He's appeared in like the special issue for like the Free Comic Book Day. But 16 issues to tease up Megatron. I commend the restraint. I don't think everybody would have like it in them to wait that long. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. So much fun. So much fun. I'm digging this book. I can't wait to see where we go. So, Transformers issue number 16. I'm going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.